Well, at ASIF, Metal may have money in the bank. He's not going to cash it in though, like Mandy is if she doesn't get voted in. He says he's going to name a date. A date to cash it in, before he cashes it in, I should say. But yes, he also has money in the bank as well. But inevitably, I think Mandy's going to be the one to use it first. If I know you, and I do. Yeah, we're cashing it in before him. And when he cashes it in, we're going to defend it. We're going to be the first one to defend a money in the bank opponent. Defend against. He'll be the first person to cash in and not win the title. My estimation. But yes, this is a no-holds-barred match. Anything goes, win by pin or submission inside the ring. But other than that, it's all going to fly. And that's what Meadow has pretty much wants as his comfort zone at ASIF. If the fans are going to vote him in, then that would be his comfort zone, the no-holds-barred stipulation, which you can also vote for as if you're on the forum. And here comes one of the other participants you can vote for. The other brother. Yes, the other brother.
And his opponent from Sonic R, weighing 306 pounds, Mellow Knuckles!
Well, if I was to put money on things, I'd say if he is getting voted in, then he is going to be a very big favourite. Of course, his demanded match is Hell in a Cell. I wonder if the fans have gone for that. Nobody knows until ASIF hits. That's the exciting thing about it. You never know. Well, you probably have a rough idea if that's the person you're voting for, but you know what I mean. You never know if the person that you voted in is going to get a chance. But the more you vote, the more and the earliest you vote, then the more likely it's going to happen. Exactly, that's the whole point. The fans take control. How much control do they want? That's up to them. And as these two start off, I can predict this as not being a quick match like the last one, or as you predicted, the rip-off of a match. No, it's going to take a lot to put these two down, and these two even know that. And ooh, that was nice. Big huge boot by the Big Red Machine. Couldn't be more aptly named there. Reversal of the Irish Whip. Look out, referee. And whoa! And Meadow gets the referee out the way. Meadow Knuckles tripped over the referee there and went flying out. And in comes the first weapon. It's a steel chair. And look at this, playing a bit of mind games. Meadow Sonic, maybe that was the wrong idea to do. He went back outside to perhaps follow up after playing around a bit there. And got a huge hit with that object, that steel chair, and it gets another one as he brings in a fire extinguisher. All of this is legal. Keep in mind, even if they go outside, they're not going to get ridiculously counted out like the last match. Yes, will you shush about that now? I'm trying, but that was a rip-off. But don't worry, Mandy will settle everything at ASIF. She'll be world champion, and everyone else will be not laughing so hard then. At the quickness of that match. Look at the strength here. Oh man, that press slam. Coming down with tremendous authority, you've got to consider, because these two are no lightweights. Yeah, so gravity's going to be your enemy as well when you're falling from that height. And so is a fire extinguisher. Meadow got another smack, and the Meadow Knuckles is just bringing it here. Either these two want to let up, they want to stand tall going into ASIF if they're going to compete there. This is telling them, the fans, who to vote for, basically, whoever gets the win out of this. And of course, let's not forget that Meadow Knuckles has been on a rampage as of late, beating Sonic twice. He won a fatal four-way steel cage match, which is certainly no easy feat, and beat Sonic on the last episode. Can he beat his brother here tonight? Can the rampage continue? Because if it does, then I definitely predict he's going to be our next world champion if he gets voted in. And if not, he doesn't, then after that. Nice counter here by Metal, right on the outside. Not that the rope break counts, there are no rope breaks in No Holds Barred. Anything goes. You can see him feeling that arm now. Maybe that was a good strategy by Metal. Take out the arm, then you take out a lot of the arsenal of Metal Knuckles. He's a power game person. So he's going to use a lot of chucking moves that involve his arms. Exactly, but I don't think this is going to affect Metal more than it will Metal Knuckles. Oh god, what a shot with that chair. He's bringing in that chair to good use. He's already used 2, but he's still feeling at that arm. Needs to get the wherewithal back in that arm again. Activate his recovery system, shall we say. I think we will. As he drives down on Metal's arms now. A bit of revenge perhaps, and look at the strength picking him up by the throat. Look at this though. Oh, Metal counter's got some distance and then followed up with a huge DDT. Picks him up again, and now he's looking to use the chair. Oh no, look at this. Oh man, right in the neck. That was sick, man. That was sick. Look out. Being picked up again. Look at this huge strength. Good lord. Right on that chair as well. That was double impact. Man, Metal Knuckles is on a roll here tonight. He is going to pick up the victory. Look at this. Just picking him up by the neck again and just throwing him down, and the gravity coming into play, like you said, on these 2 super heavyweights. It's been a hard-hitting match, as we expected. Going up to the top. Oh, from the second rope, I should say. But that's still going to play. Tonight, Metal Knuckles' tag team partner is called Gravity, because that's what he's using right here. That's what he's been using for quite a long time to dominate his opponents. But it's working ever so more effectively on Metal here. Look out, he's got a sledgehammer, and what a shot that was. Broke the end off. Man, this is No Holds Barred. This couldn't get any more brutal than what it is. Another DDT, Metal trying to build some momentum, and here we go, trying to finish off his brother. Oh, look at this. He got it in. Tombstone power driver. That's not going to be enough, no. He needs to be more on the onslaught. Looks like he knows what he's doing. Going into the corner now, but no. Look out. Uh-oh, Metal's wanting to finish him off again. Look at this. Oh, man. Barrage of shots. In the corner. Tossing him in again. And oh no, now we're going to get a bit of top rope action, but it's in the form of a huge choke slam. Suddenly Metal Knuckles is not feeling so dominant anymore, and hopefully he'll be able to pick up the pieces. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and wow, it's a 3 count. How dominant was that?
Here is your winner, Metal Sonic!
That was completely out of nowhere. That's scary. It almost ended as abruptly as the other match did. Yeah, alright, shush. But you got a point there. Metal just came out of nowhere there. A sudden rush. And just got the win like that. Now that's an impressive showing. And then thus has ended this little dominance that Metal Knuckles has been displaying. Metal shows why he's the superior brother again, I guess. Because he is, if you think about it. I made him that way. You sure did. And that was one hell of a match, I'd say. No holds barred. These two brought it. But Metal Sonic, that was an impressive showing. Will the fans reply, though, with a vote or not? That is the question. I guess we'll just have to find that out at ASIF, hey? Well, speaking of ASIF, let's show you what we have got planned so far for the ASIF. Well, of course, the Women's Championship is on the line. Mindy gets a shot after getting Amy back to Raw after that horrendous ladder match. But you choose the stipulation this time. Submission, 2 out of 3 falls, or will they be going extreme? Also, it's going to be the Intercontinental Championship on the line to choose the degree of pain. The fans, you the fans, get to choose how bad they get to kill each other, I guess. It's tables, ladders, or TLC. And of course you have to completely dominate your opponent in all of these matches, so no matter what they vote for, expect brutality. Also, it's Amy's return. I've been informed that she is here in the arena here tonight, but she makes her in-ring return at the ASIF. But what will she be returning in? Will they be swapping clothes? Will they be wearing swimsuits? Or will they be in their, undies? That's your call. But will Amy get her revenge? That's the biggest story in my view. Also, of course, the ultimate in fan participation. It's the main event, the world title match. Narco's defense against any of those 6 competitors. And any of those rulings that are underneath their pictures there can be voted for if you're a member of the ASF forum. And of course, you can have it a one-on-one, a tag team, not a tag team, a triple threat or a fatal 4-way. Also on the Smashdown side of things, it's a hardcore championship on the line. Nightmare defends his title against any of those combatants on the other side. We've got the Cyrus Robot, we got Rouge, Homer, Grim, Bomberman, hell, we haven't got me. I hope they vote for you so you die. Oh, thanks. And of course, we've got the tag team titles on the line. Now, here's the interesting part of this. Whoever gets voted in for this YouTube Championship match out of Manic, Link, or Astrolf, I picked the cream of the crop for the Freedom Movement to take on the leader of the Anti-Heroes for his YouTube title. But whoever you vote in, the 2 people that don't get voted in will be facing off for the tag team titles against Dimension X. But right now, Eggman, it's time to go and sort out this Bart Simpson from Smashdown, so I better vamoose. Now, if I'm not much mistaken, on the last episode of Smashdown, I said that if Bart got involved in the YouTube Championship match, and he did not do the right thing, that there will be heavy punishment to follow. So let's cut the crap and get Bart out here right now. Because you, Bart Simpson, did not do the right thing at all. So get your ass out here, right now. That is an order. He was very quick getting to the ring there, but here we go. And wait a minute, hang on a minute. It's that masked man. Oh god, no. Hang on a minute, folks. You okay? Of course I'm not okay. Well, don't worry, I'm going to do something about it. Listen to this. That's it. Run away like a coward. I guess you did not really need that mask to do what you just did, Bart Simpson. You've been foolish with this act, and now you've made the biggest mistake ever. So just for that, it's time to expose you. And if you're not feeling too much like a coward, then you'll meet me at ASIF to work out all your problems. And if you don't turn up, Bart, then I think for sure we can arrange for your dismissal from this company. Yeah, you got it. Time to put this rubbish to an end. But I have another plan as well, so we can get justice for all. But I'll reveal that on Smashdown. Now let's get on with this show.
You've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake, and I can't allow you to think you can just walk away. So turn around and face the piper you're gonna pay. 'Cause the end is now. This is gonna be your judgment day.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Sonic Advance 2, she is the ASF Women's Champion, Cream the Rabbit.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, we're back, alright. I'm not feeling too good after that, though. Don't worry, we'll get him. Now we know who it is, at least. I mean, come on. You got a point. I wanted Bart to come down, and I get that instead.